Live from High Point, the town better known as Little Chicago, it's time for the Friday Night Gamble. Woo-hoo! Featuring Matt Walsh and his co-host, the pride of existential Uber drivers everywhere, Ricky Dickerman. Our musical guests tonight are Guided by Pigs. Get ready for an hour of fun conversation, music, and mayhem. I'm your MC, Nadine Stutz.
Nadine Stutz is hot!
Papa Butch Light, let's roll the dice as we welcome the Statesville troubadour himself, Matt Walsh.
Kick your feet up, stay here a while. Pay no mind that the world's on fire, because we're going to have one of them real good times tonight. Somebody say hi to mighty.
Hi to mighty.
Hi to mighty, Ricky. How's everything going, man?
Cheers, baby. Cheers.
Baby.
Good
Cheers.
week. Good week. Good week.
I heard you had a great week on the course.
Yeah, absolutely. Shot 2 new course records.
What's the story, man?
Well, you know, one of them was most beers drank in 9 holes.
Nice.
That's 17 beers in 9 holes.
Nice.
They had never seen anything like that before. And then the other record was most Rangers punched at the turn. Yeah, those old dudes who come up and tell you, hey, get on, hurry up. Yeah, I punched 3
You just knock them out, don't you?
Yeah, I knocked out 3 of them. And I just kicked them.
Well, so you had a nice...
I karate them.
Sounds like you had a nice 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, dude, when I get 17 beers in me or so, I get really good at karate.
Speaking of beers, can I get anybody a beer?
I'm good.
Any Guided by Pigs, guys? You want a beer?
Oh, I've got one.
You got one?
I'll have another one.
Nadine, how was your weekend?
Nadine Stutz.
Nadine
Let's get drunk.
Stutz, you're back
Hang out.
with us.
It flew by. Seems like I was just here.
What's the story on Chet? You know, this week on Facebook, he's been posting a lot
Chet's
of...
running around with you, girl. You know where it's at.
He's posting a lot of pictures of himself on Facebook this week.
I'm just letting you know what's
with
up.
a lot of odd quotes and whatnot that go...
Everything about
I
Chet's
can't
on.
tell if he's pushing ass or a new single, man, to be honest with you. He's talking about he's going to put out a single.
He's going to put out...
I've heard he's...
I think he said he's
Does
going
he?
to be single.
Keep on wishing, Ricky.
I'm
Keep
pushing,
on
Ricky.
dreaming, buddy. If Chet was single, listen, I'm not coming to you, honey. I won't be knocking on your door. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Damn, Ricky.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
I just met you, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
That's cold.
That's all right.
That's cold dogging, Ricky.
I love you, Ricky, but not like that, Ricky.
Well, thankfully, I don't host a show that's Love Connection, but I do host 2 new shows besides the Friday Night Gamble. If you ain't heard about it, the links to them is in the description, Nadine, of this stream. Have you watched Shiloh Saloon Stories?
I've seen it.
Have you seen Out of Control Vintage?
That's my favorite
That's
one.
Okay, well, they got out both these.
It's my favorite
they're new-
one. I'm not going to
it's
lie. I'm
new
choosing favorites here.
It's new programming. Shiloh Saloon Stories is where I sit at the bar, my own personal bar, and tell you stories about everything that's happened to me in the last 25 years of being a professional musician. Also got Out of Control Vintage, which focuses on all kinds of vintage instruments and amplifiers, effects, whatnot. And speaking of, well, hold on, before we go any further, there's also a link to my YouTube channel and my website and all this stuff that you can go watch these things, as well as the Friday Night Gamble. Be sure to subscribe and get notifications. But what I was going to say, while we're talking about vintage instruments, we might as well talk about our sponsors. Doc Sigmeyer, Rocky Mountains Slides, and up in Colorado, Ricky. Ricky, ever been to Colorado?
Keep
Ricky,
on
yes.
sliding.
Look at the glitter. Look at the glitter on
Yes.
this tone bar. Yeah, this tone bar. Yeah, for lap steel. Yeah, man. Our last gig, Travis plays with me sometimes in my rhythm section, the movers. And the last gig that I played with you, I played lap steel, and I put this back, I thought, on top of the amp, and at the end of the night, I thought that somebody had basically lifted my and I was going, who's going to lift it? And I thought, well, it is sparkly and whatnot.
I'd have stole it.
And so I'm bringing in some amps or doing something with some amps one day, and here's something rattling around the back of one. And look at this, it cooked it, it baked it. It used to be sparkly. You can see where they're jumping. You can see there where it kind of baked
baked there too.
It got baked in the amp. But
where was that at? Did I see that?
You were there, Ricky.
Was that?
You were present for that, Ricky.
Your body was.
Your body was.
Where was it? That was Stacy.
Also, we got to thank our sponsor, Butch Light. He still has yet to send us a case of Butch Light. He's yet to come up with cooking and butching yet again. I don't know what's happened to Butch. I don't know. Have you heard anything from him?
I haven't seen him on Facebook.
I haven't nothing on Facebook. Nothing. I'm starting to worry.
What about Grandma?
He's run off with a woman. I bet you.
Well, our good friend Richie Cash,
maybe he went to the Tour de France.
He's a humanitarian type, and when these things happen, he finds it in himself to let certain sources know and puts the money out there.
Oh yeah, Richie
so
Cash
he's got people looking for Butch right now. Richie does. He's got people looking. Yeah.
You know where they're looking at?
I don't know. Listen, Ricky, why would I know where they're looking?
Strip bars, maybe.
I don't know. He is.
Me and Chet are going down to Myrtle Beach.
Y'all going to Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, on Monday.
On Monday.
We're leaving Monday.
Everybody's going to the beach.
Me and Chet
at the beach.
Derrieres.
Tony
Let's
P's
go to Derrieres.
Yeah.
You want to go to Derrieres with me, Nadine?
No thanks.
Everybody's at the beach except guided by pigs, and they found themselves somehow here tonight. Oh, fellas.
Hey.
Travis Lunster, Jonathan Breedlove, who I just now met. Travis has played with me over the years. How long? Last 3 or 4 years, I
guess.
Than that, I think. Something more than that.
Yeah.
He's one of the damn most talented bass players I know, and his playing, you will see, and his skills transcend his youth. He is an old soul when it comes to bass, and he's also, we're going to Nashville on Sunday. He'll be playing on my new record.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Jonathan, just
singing a little song about
do you have a plug for me?
We need to do a record on you, Nadine. You need a record. I think you could get a record. I mean, Chet's out here doing all this Hollywood stuff, and I guess
I'm riding with Chet, Matt. That's just the way it is.
What about me?
You're riding with Chet.
I'm riding with Chet.
Do what?
What about me?
What do you mean, what about you?
Do I get a record?
How could you handle stardom?
I'm already a star.
No, not really, Ricky.
These people, they hit me up. We're
I know.
on the show every week.
Yeah.
You don't believe the people that slide into my messages.
Ricky, you can't even go to Subway with me and without making a big deal about your sandwich still. I mean, how are you going to handle stardom?
Because I'm yeah, exactly. I expected to get treated like a star should be treated. I want things the way I provide perfection. I expect.
I'll go to Subway with it. I'm not going. I told you the last time.
Turkey and what's so
he
hard about
jerky
and cheese?
Yes, the last
and just
time.
a little bit of lettuce.
He's got.
If you put it,
He's one of those guys that holds
sling it back at you.
He'll hold up the whole line. Just to damn, say some stupid stuff like put jerky on it. No, damn well they don't have jerky at Subway, Ricky.
When I say no tomato, I mean no tomato, and you know what I'm talking about, Marcel. That's right, I'm coming back for you.
Who the fuck is Marcel?
It's getting personal.
It's that dude at the damn Subway I had the altercation with the other day.
Here we go.
Anyway.
And here we go.
Why can't I have a song?
So, Guided by Pigs tonight. You can have a song, Ricky. You want a damn song? Is that what you want?
I'm going to sing.
No, you're not. No, you're not going to sing. You sang last week. Remember?
And that was good. People loved it.
Yeah, the whole songwriter,
It went
singer.
viral.
You proved that anybody can be a singer-songwriter on
That's
Facebook.
Right. Damn straight.
Is what
It
you
was
did.
spoken.
That
Only
was
thing we
right
didn't have-
mouthwash.
It was spoken word. Is that what Ricky's spoken word?
No, I don't know what the
last
hell.
I'll
week?
do spoken
I-
word. I can do.
It sounds like musical
What do you call
garbage
that?
to me, but we can call it spoken word if you want to.
People loved it, mouthwash.
Yeah.
People loved
So,
it.
so do they. They love homemade fireworks too, and look how many people ended up in the hospital. Ricky.
You take your chances, baby.
Guided by Pigs is our musical guest tonight. We're going to find out what it's all about, but you got to hear what I heard up here on the sound check, because these guys about to blow your mind, Ricky. Ricky, keep your shirt on, dude.
Do I have to?
Yes, I wish you'd. I
Yes.
wish you'd gorilla glue that goddamn shirt to your chest.
I got a new shirt this week.
I know it's nice. It's polo.
See, I'm trying to be.
You trying to
class
clean?
to show
Are you
up.
clean up your act? All right, let them play.
I'm sorry.
Do one.
Don't sweat the small stuff. 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 Don't turn your mailboxes into baseball. Don't get busted selling at 17. You live and you learn. Sometimes you get burned. Hey, but a Motorola is a Motorola. Just keeps the engine clean. Keep your eyes on the prize. Everything will be fine. Hey, now stay in school. Stay off the hard drugs and keep between the lines. You don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't burn two lanterns at the same time. Don't ship out on that water, gonna bring you in. Both stars deserve 2 or 3 more. But when you get up, you done got out and walked out the door and win. Do as I say, don't do as I've done. You don't have to be like father, like son. Keep your eyes on the prize. Everything will be fine. Hey kids, stay in school. Stay off the hard stuff and keep between the lines. You don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Hey, you don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Nice.
Talking
Nice.
That was a Sturgill Simpson cover.
Very
Y'all
nice.
sure did
Some Sturge.
put some damn vitamin C on that thing, didn't you?
We do what we can with 2 dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sweet. So, Travis, I know a little bit about your history, although me and Travis been playing all this time, and up here earlier I said, Travis, you're left-handed. Just now noticed that he's left-handed.
Which is funny because the one thing people notice about me first, I come off stage, they go, "Wow, that was great. You're left-handed."
Left-handers can do it too. Jonathan, what's your story? So how did you get started? Where are you from first?
I'm from Cashiers, North
Y'all
Carolina.
both live in Asheville right
Yeah.
now. Y'all
Mhm.
been doing this on the street
Yep.
during COVID. Y'all were
Where
playing
at?
street
Where
music,
are
right?
y'all hanging out on the street up there?
We hang out sometimes on
What's it near?
the Flatiron. Sometimes we
Ah.
hang out near Woolworth. Sometimes we hang out near Math General Store. Sometimes we're hanging out towards we got Grove Arcade. A lot of
They
great
still
artists
got
up there.
Woolworth up there?
Woolworth
So
still.
y'all,
up there.
y'all have to work in with the spoon lady? Y'all see the spoon
yeah,
lady?
Abby and Lyle
Yeah.
are both amazing performers.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all play with her?
We haven't played with Abby, but Lyle is he's on up there with her.
Oh, he's up there.
Are y'all
Okay, wow.
competing against her, you think?
There's no, Asheville's so
Do you
great.
want somebody to go up there and rough the spoon lady up?
Oh God, no! Keep
I
all
know some
over.
people.
No, and she probably knows more people.
I mean, is Asheville
Then-
like with
then
the
you
street
might.
music scene? Is it like New Orleans? Like if you take somebody's spot, you might get.
If
Good
you're
trouble.
rude about it, so there's like
I'll
a
spoon her.
there's like an honorary like
Oh,
like kind of thing where it's like you get to play for 2 hours
Yeah.
and you have to honor that because if you know you show up and they've been
And
for
then
there
move
3
on
hours
somewhere else.
and you don't want to move on, that's when you tell them to go kick rocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that. Jonathan, so where are you from?
Cashiers,
Cashiers, North Carolina.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
And how long you been? How old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
How long you been playing music?
I started music when I was 9.
Nine. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you started on guitar.
I started on banjo actually.
Okay. So how many instruments do you play?
Banjo, guitar, drums, bass, mandolin.
So like all of them.
Not all of them, but a few of them.
Ricky, I swear to God, if I have to restrain you, I will. I swear to God, I will.
What day is it?
Why does that? What day is it? What the? Well, it's Saturday, Ricky. Saturday night gamble. Remember, you're on tonight.
Where have I been since Tuesday?
Oh, Ricky. So how did you meet Travis? How long you known Travis?
Oh, should we tell the story about the band name?
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm gonna let you take that one, brother.
Well, the origins also is the name of the group.
Okay.
So I got picked up by the Popo,
Well, yeah, we all been there.
and he was in the car.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
He
This man was in the
Okay.
car already.
Was he the Popo?
No, he was
Because
in
he
the back
looks
seat.
with the glasses. He kind of looks like
If he
Highway
shaved this,
Patrol.
if he shaved the
You
goatee-
were already, they had already picked you up, and then they picked him up too. So y'all were in a paddy wagon.
So y'all were in the, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all weren't together when you got popped.
No.
But I still don't know
Hell
what you did.
to
man.
yes.
You're with the guy that
Y'all
totally
are my favorite
understands.
band of all time.
We're not gonna talk about what I did.
Yeah.
We don't have
I
to.
don't know
Okay,
what you did. Anyways, that's probably not for air anyway.
Yeah.
It's a public record.
And,
We'll
and
figure
yeah.
it out.
We were in the tank together, and we were just jamming. They had to separate us, man, because we had the whole jail cell
Yeah.
popping.
What's that song? Do the beat.
You're talking about the it was a yeah, that was it. And people
I didn't do
lost
nothing
it.
but dance.
So y'all
for
weren't
some
fucked
reason.
up at all.
Well, I didn't say that. That's how I met John.
So the,
Guided by pigs.
Got it by pigs.
All right.
Here we are.
all right.
How'd those things dispose themselves? Y'all
I thought I kind of.
bounce on those charges, or did you have to? Or did you
Well,
have
we got the pig.
There was a little community service in there, I guess.
There was some community. Well, the community service was the jam.
Ah, I love it.
Yeah,
I love
we
it.
already did the
I
community
love it.
service.
I
So that
love
was
it.
okay. I got you. All
Yeah.
right. So I figured y'all probably went to high school together or something.
No, I grew up in Pilot Mountain, North Carolina.
Yeah, because you and Austin,
Mhm.
who played in the low counts with me, grew up together
Mhm.
basically in high
That's
school.
right. I forgot you knew Austin.
Yeah. I met Austin. I auditioned him for a band I was working on, and he came and just crushed the audition. I was like, I don't want to hear any other drummer you're in. I was like, everybody can go home.
And so, how old were you when you met Austin? How
17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay.
He must have been 13 or
So that's right. You're older than him
yeah.
by about 3 or 4
By a
years.
grade, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just by.
But I mean, by like a school, by like a 4 years.
Oh, by 4. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Yeah. By, yeah, got you.
Yeah.
All right. So you got it by big. So what happened? So you guys both living in Asheville at the time, I guess.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And
Well, I wasn't living there. I
And
was
so how long has this been going on? The whole group. A year? Was it started around
no,
COVID?
we started this in February, March. Yeah.
Of this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, COVID. I just hung
Fresh
out.
off the streets, baby.
Yeah, that's it. We are off the streets.
Where you live, Ricky.
That's
Where you
damn
spent
straight.
3/4 of your time. You know, he's a street man.
That's exactly
He's
right.
a street fighting man.
That's exactly right.
You can find. You can.
And
Yeah.
I've ended up in in the back of a cruiser myself a time or two.
When was the last time you were arrested, Ricky?
What is this? July? Back in March, I got popped. Indecent explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
surprising.
Yeah, indecent explosion.
No,
I got hammered
no,
up
it's
the
not.
street.
Your titties or?
I got up the
Titties.
street at I
Was
went
it
out.
the titties, Ricky? Was it the titties?
It was my titties.
Was it titties?
What, my titties?
Yeah.
I was chasing the titties and I showed my titties.
Yeah. So it's just a
And
night of
then-
titties,
Right.
And the
basically.
thing is, dude,
Big
well, here's the
guy
thing.
Class
When you
act.
piss your britches, you generally have to take them off. Mouthwash.
You what?
When you piss your britches, you generally have to take them off. So here I am. It's a Monday afternoon. We've all been there. I'm in a Wendy's parking lot. Yes, I'm hammered. And yes, I've been at the strip club since lunchtime. But all I wanted was a biggie with cheese. And they wouldn't give it to me. And I stood in that damn line for damn near 12 minutes. And nature calls.
Why?
So what I did was I took my britches off. And
Ricky.
next thing I
Ricky.
know, High Point's finest.
Fat Ricky. Why do I still associate with you? Why? I asked myself, Nadine, Are you looking to be a
I'm
co-host?
you're the salt and I'm
I
the
am
pepper
not.
now.
No,
You're not looking
ma'am.
for your co-host
I am
job?
not. No, sir.
Maybe I can
No,
get
thank
Chet
you.
in on it.
No, thank you.
Well,
Chet's looking. You know what? Chet's looking to up his stardom a little bit.
Chet and I cannot
Chet
work together.
is a-
Chet and I are not going to be able to work together.
You guys dead? Y'all dead end me everywhere I go, and this is what I'm left with.
Chet is good, but at the same time, I think we all know he has some problems.
What do you mean, Chet's all right.
He's got some problems.
No, I don't think he's got
He
any
gets.
problems.
I think he's on the stuff. If you know what I mean.
Nobody knows.
And he is all over Nadine, and it's just a thing, man. We can't have him around.
He's such a. Y'all know this definition
Team
of
drink.
a
Team
stand-up
drink.
guy. Let's have a
Team drink.
Team drink to y'all out
Ricky
there.
Dickerman. Team drink
all-
to Ricky Dickerman.
For a stand-up guy that he is, he's just a
Team
real
drink.
model citizen. He's
That's
just,
what we need to do.
Mm.
Here's to you out there in Facebook land. And
So y'all been gigging around and stuff?
Yeah. I've been pretty booked this summer. A lot of the gigs we get is actually we're playing on the streets, and people are like, hey, I either work for a venue or I own a venue, and
So-
we get a gig.
So
Can you
I like
get me free
that. I own a
tickets?
video, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
Can
so
you get me tickets?
Yeah, man. He's,
you, listen. You don't. You know,
I lied to you just now.
I got people.
Sorry.
Can I
So-
get,
so-
I get like 12 tickets?
Yeah. if you're gonna
What's
show that
the
thing.
biggest crowd y'all gather on the street?
40? We had that one day.
What's the average? What's the average? Like in a 2 hour? What do you see
In
in
2 hours,
What
we
happens?
might. You know, it's crazy. It just depends. It really does. It's
How did y'all come to going and playing on the street?
man. I think it's because I worked on cruise ships for a while.
Yeah, I
And
know that. You've been all over the damn world. Yeah.
And I was so tired of, at the time, just being a living karaoke machine.
Yeah.
And the streets is the most freedom you'll ever have.
Right.
It could be a practice, it can be a performance, it can be,
Right.
it can be anything. You're getting to meet the locals, you're getting to meet the city. I'm meeting homeless people, I'm meeting business owners. We're really,
You're
I
meeting
am.
the city.
Yeah, I am
You just
like.
meet the city, basically.
Yeah, and then I become like an ambassador, kind of.
Does anybody ever
So-
try to steal
so-
y'all shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta watch your
How does
stuff.
that work?
You chase them down and beat them.
If it doesn't work out, good for them.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, but y'all got nice instruments. How does that work? I mean, you can't just drop him and run.
Jonathan,
we
are
do
there certain
drills, we do
times
drills.
that you go and or like certain places that you go?
Mhm.
Like if clubs are letting out, do you try to be strategic about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's all day long, all night long?
I mean, you can
I
hit
did
like an all
this,
day
man.
thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
for the most part, if you can hit like a dinner crowd around certain restaurants,
Right.
that allow
So there's
busking,
some strategy to it.
Absolutely.
there's definitely strategy to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I was 23 living in Kansas, I met this fiddle player named Julian Mayfair, who it turns out wasn't even his real name. He was just reading Anne Rice books, and he took on that name.
Damn
But
straight.
he was quite a character. I'm going to do a Shiloh
Atlas
Saloon
Shrugged.
stories about him pretty soon. But there was a time that that we just got it in our heads that we could go into
Fountainhead.
to bars and happy hour and say, "Hey man, we'll just play for tips."
Yeah.
And we would just play unplugged acoustic. He played fiddle, and I played acoustic guitar, and make $50 in an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then it translated to there was this place in Kansas downtown called Old Town,
Mhm.
and like all the teeny boppers and everything.
Ah,
I don't know if that's even the right titty boppers, Ricky. I know what you wanted
Titty
me to say.
boppers.
All the
Titty dancing.
and that's hey, listen,
Satellite working for
basically
tips and tips
the meat
along,
market
baby.
bars. They
On the
might as well be
satellite
titty
stage.
boppers. They might as well be titty boppers. So those bars, I mean, there'd be like 300 or 400 people in
Right.
there. When they let out, we would play at like 2 o'clock in the morning and make like $100 in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it is so. I guess what
That's
I'm
Richie
what that
Cash.
leads to is it like, I mean, how is the Asheville street music thing? I mean, can you make money like you can make in like a Subway in New York? How does
I haven't played in a subway in New York.
or in New Orleans? I mean, is it a lucrative thing?
So I started busking first in my life with John in Asheville.
So you've never done it
Hey,
before?
what's that, bus?
Yeah, busking. Busking.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it,
Pop,
yeah.
pop, 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 pop out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jonathan, this is your first time busking.
I want to hear
no,
more,
I've been
more
doing
about
that
this
for-
whipping somebody's ass when they take your money
Years.
thing.
Yeah, we haven't had to do that yet.
Well,
Okay.
But if-
cool.
I want
if you
y'all to
do-
play another song, and then I want to when we come
I got
back.
it.
I want to know about
Mouthwash. I
what
got
y'all do to real people in busking. I want to know about like
Jesus,
if
I got
there's any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of gimmicky things.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
We'll get to that. Okay,
We
watch
wanna
out
do,
for show, bud.
Lonely.
Ricky.
No,
it. No!
I don't know where you're going.
clipping.
There's
I
no
got it.
telling.
Gangsters.
Yeah.
Nadine, you're
I
gonna
gotta
have to
make a
let
phone
Ricky
call.
through. He's gonna have to make a phone call to
I gotta make a
someone.
phone
So sick of you, Ricky.
Yeah. It's-
Come on by me.
oh god. Try not to spill beer all over the place like last time, Ricky. Yeah, man.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life, I realize there's nothing left. I've been blasting and laughing so long. Even mama thinks that my mind is gone, but I ain't never crossed a man who didn't deserve it. You treat her like a punk, yo, that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking, where you're walking. You and your homies might be lying and chalk. I really hate the trip, but I got to know. When I cool and see myself in the pistol smoke, fool, I'm the kind of G that all the homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of life living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of life living in a gangster's paradise. Got the situation, got me facing. Can't live a normal life. Was raised by the street, gotta get down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got the tin in my hand and the gleam in my eye. I'm a low down gangster, set tripping bang. My homies are down, so don't arouse the anger, fool. That ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life to a die. What can I say? I'm 23, and will I ever live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see
Oh, there he is.
that
Somebody
the
went around
ones we heard are you and me. Been spending most of our life living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of our life living in a gangster's paradise. Power and the money and the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Everybody's running, they haven't even looked what's going on in the kitchen. And I don't know what's cooking. They say I'm here to learn, nobody's here to teach me. They can't understand, how can they teach me? I guess I can't, I guess I won't, I guess I won't. That's why I know my life is out of love, fool. Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
Do some woo-woos. Do some woo-woos. I think he likes it. I think you need to kennel up. I don't know how you got out of your cage, but you go kennel back up. We got a busy week coming up. We got a busy week coming up. You go kennel up. You go kennel up. So, bud, you let him out? What did you do? Did you let him out? Sheesh. So, anyway,
The gimmicks.
the gimmicks.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you reel people in? That's always the element of
This is one of my records.
street music. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're gonna talk. That's what I was. My next question. You get it. So do both. What is that instrument?
This is a ukulele bass made by Kona, Kala. Sorry, Kona's a beer, or it's a coffee. I don't know.
You
It's
see where his
Hawaiian.
mind is. Coffee and beer.
Beer, I like beer.
But it's
Ricky.
it's cool, man. It's
Put the
convincingly
werewolf
upright.
up, Ricky. Did you let the werewolf out, Ricky?
Hey man, fuck this thing, man, it done bit me, man.
Yeah, put them up. They're not supposed
Bit
to be
me.
out. There's no gig
Damn it,
tonight.
Matt. You got insurance?
No. Anyway, so
Yeah.
how does that play into the gig?
When people come up, they go, "What is that?" And
Yeah.
much like that, your friend John went busking with a guy for a while, and they had a potbelly pig. They would just rest in front of the tip jar, and people loved it.
Y'all had a pot belly
I did not. It
pig.
was one of his other
Yep.
projects, but yeah.
So the pig thing's been in y'all's. It's been
It
been a
was
long
meant to
time
be,
coming.
wasn't it?
Oink, oink.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure y'all do your fair share of NC barbecue.
Oh
I know
my gosh,
you.
yeah.
I know you always talk about your parents cooking and
Oh yeah.
doing catfish nuggets or something.
Man, the catfish hush puppies. Oh my goodness.
Catfish hush puppies.
Y'all don't even know.
What is that? What does a catfish hush puppy do? Indulge me.
Well, the catfish hush puppy is actually just catfish and hush puppies.
Mixed together? Is that what you use for your bread?
No, actually, but the hush puppies are special because, well, I can't tell you all that. It's
Right, Mama would kill us.
Yeah. She would, Tina would come right
She
up there.
told me.
Ricky, you don't even know his mom, Ricky. How do you know Travis's mom, Ricky?
Mom, I'm sorry if anything gets said. I don't agree with any of it.
It's damn hey, what happens at the damn barbecue festival stays at the barbecue.
You weren't
festival.
even at the barbecue festival, Ricky.
Well, we were close to it.
even
We were in Midway. What's the damn difference? What's the damn difference? We thought we were headed there.
Hardee's, Kmart. What's the difference? What's the difference?
It's the same damn thing.
And Travis, you play guitar too, don't you?
Yeah.
Anything else that I'm not aware of?
Clarinet and piano.
You
And
play clarinet.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you were cool in school.
Hold on a second, guys. Check this out.
The band is
There we go.
School band.
That's our guy right
Cleans
there.
up good.
I know what you're saying. I like it,
He cleans up good, show bud.
You think you're gonna be Miles Davis or somebody?
Excuse me, Ricky. You'd have benefited from a few years in the school band.
dude. You know
God,
what?
I don't think truer words have ever been said, Nadine.
Yeah, you know.
He could have.
You know?
He could have gotten some grounding.
He would have
there.
found a place.
Who, me?
Well, you
You.
could have gotten.
I flunked band in 6th grade. I played trumpet.
You could have gotten.
There you go.
I flunked it.
And here we are.
It's every word of
You
that's fact.
could have become grounded. Maybe
In
you
what?
got some decent friends or something.
Then I went to chorus in 7th grade,
You were.
and I made A's, and I got solos.
And then you went to Glee
And
Club. Yeah.
If you ever need me to,
What happened?
Yeah, I
you don't
think so.
send me flowers.
That's
that was
beautiful.
your.
you don't.
Oh no,
send
I didn't
me
need to do it. That
flowers.
used to be your old standby. Yeah.
Well, that's
You
the thing. That's right. I can do it.
I,
You want
let me
to?
tell you, Nadine, have
You
you,
want
ever
me
ridden
to?
have you ever ridden a car with Ricky for an hour and him singing "You Don't Send Me Flowers"? It's not a pleasant
no.
experience whatsoever. High on Johnny Bootleggers.
If y'all,
Yeah.
I do love James.
if y'all need me to
Like a
front,
good time.
I
So
can
so
do that.
so where
I'm like Axl Rose.
What is the plan? You were
Yeah.
telling me a little bit about what was going on in the future of this outfit. This is not just a street music band. This is something y'all are planning on kind of getting serious about.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We want.
So
Yeah,
so what's the next step for Guided by Pigs?
we were.
Day by day, man. But yeah, definitely sticking with it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got this. We all want to do a promo video soon and ship it off, and maybe get in like a hotel or a ship gig till
Yeah.
we get our set really really tight, and then
Right.
come back and move to Asheville or maybe take it to another city.
Yeah.
Right.
Take it to Nashville, take it to New Orleans, just see what happens.
Sure.
Do you need an actor?
Probably.
I know that if you
Yeah.
share this
Well, I
video
know
in your
some
promo pack with Showbud licking my chin, then you're guaranteed you're going to score a lot of damn gigs.
Do y'all have dogs?
I'm probably going to score a lot of gigs out of this, y'all. Look
What
at
kind
that.
of dog do you have?
She's a Great Pyrenees Australian Shepherd mix. Her name's Kitty.
What does that look like? Why can't you just have like a?
She's big and hyper.
There you go. That's
yeah,
cool.
she's big and hyper.
Do y'all have any? Are y'all going to? Have y'all recorded anything yet?
Yeah, we got some stuff. What was the studio's name that Dustin ran?
Big Love Productions.
Yeah, Big Love
Okay.
Productions. They did a song of ours. Actually, that same Coolio cover we just performed. They did a great video of that. And yeah, we're looking for someone right now actually to do a promo video for us right now. It's in the market kind of.
Okay, so
Shopping around.
but doing an album, y'all going to maybe record some?
I'd love to. Yeah, absolutely.
Now original stuff. Y'all got original
Yeah,
stuff?
we got original stuff.
You going to do some of that?
We
too?
are. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, y'all know my buddy Derek Allen?
Yeah, you asked some questions, Ricky. I've been hogging it.
No, it's fine.
But Ricky-
dude. It's
I'll
your
get it,
damn
y'all.
show. I don't care. I'm just here to drink beer.
It's subliminal.
And I'm the cool. I'm cool. I'm the cool Starsky, and you're just the boring ass Hutch. Everybody knows that shit, but it's your show. No offense.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
I'm
Ricky?
funny and cool, and you're just.
Oh, I'm just the old
You're
dad.
the old man with the lap dog, literally in your lap.
Well, go ahead, Ricky.
No, I'm just asking. These are just conversational
I'll
things.
take that, Ricky.
Are we still okay?
Yes.
Yes, Ricky.
I would
we're-
take. I would
Are we
take that
still-
too,
I'll
man.
take
I
it,
would.
Ricky.
I would receive
I'll take it,
It's
Ricky.
been
Are we
received.
still
You know what?
Do y'all know
You
my
know
buddy
what?
Derek Allen?
I'm going to tell you something, you damn 2-bit Subway reject. I'm going to tell you something.
I can make them sandwiches. I don't like green peppers.
I'm more than proud. I'm more than proud to be seen with this regal human being?
You're talking about the dog? Or?
Yes. No, I'm talking about him. This regal person here. I'm more than happy.
Some shit.
He has
Am I
more.
getting fired?
Yes, he's got more. In fact, Showbud may be the new co-host.
Damn, man.
God knows he's got more class than you'll ever have, Rick.
Hey, look, I'm sorry I've been drinking since breakfast. It happens.
You're like Saturday school.
Yeah.
A little too late. Out of class.
You know what that means, don't you, Ricky? Ricky asked them
There's
some
no
questions.
class.
Ricky, I know. I'm just.
There's no class
I'm just
on
messing with
Saturday
you, Ricky.
school.
I couldn't get rid of you if I tried. You're like a tick.
Yep.
But ask them some questions.
I
because
did. I don't.
You're
I don't
mute.
know Daniel Dennis.
Derek Allen.
Derek Allen. I don't know.
Do you know the
Who's-
band Stuntmans?
Who?
Father Son Picnic.
Don't ask them if
That
they
sounds
know
familiar.
bands, Ricky.
That sounds familiar.
These
yeah,
are
I know
people
Father
that
Son.
I know that they may know
Yeah,
that
but
we can.
Nashville. Father Son
Here
Picnic.
we go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
They do know it. See?
Well, I don't know them personally, but I know their name. I hear it floating around.
Shit, man. What the hell do you want me to ask a mouthwash?
Goddamn, Ricky,
I've
you're
been trying to ask
you're a
them.
co-host, aren't you?
They got criminal records. We're
What
not
are you
supposed to
doing
bring
here?
up on TV.
What are you doing here? What are you doing? What is your job assignment here?
To drink beer and bring coolers to the show. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that. And sometimes I'm asked to show my belly.
Oh, it's shifted
Not
to you.
true.
It's shifted
That's
to
not- oh
you.
my gosh,
My
stop!
boobies.
No.
Sometimes.
What do you think about it?
So I do whatever I'm asked to do.
What do you think about calling them boobies, JD?
I don't like
Man,
it.
I
I don't
think-
like
yeah.
it.
Your
Boobies.
boobies. When did you start
I
calling them
don't.
boobies?
I don't. Boobies.
When they started looking like them.
Maybe movies.
I'm gonna tell you what. If y'all don't write an album after leaving this, whatever you call this, then
The gamble.
you're lacking in creativity.
Yeah.
I call it the gamble with Ricky Dickerson.
So, what clubs are you guys playing up in Nashville?
So we haven't. We're playing more actually in the Cashers Highlands area. We got a, weekly
That's where
weeklies
the
over
money
there.
is.
And
They go where the money is.
and John's from there, and he's got roots there, so
Right.
it's it feels homey, and yeah, so
Right.
we're playing a lot there.
And Travis, your background for the last how many years you were playing on damn cruise ships?
Yeah, I did the cruise ship thing.
Which you told me
How the fuck did that
countless wild stories about the cruise ship life. What?
Well, because of it, I speak.
Are you
I
married?
speak a new language.
work? Did you get
Really?
ever
What do
given
you-
anybody crazy?
what do you
on the
speak?
cruise
Yeah,
ship?
Russian. I learned some
You
Russian.
said, yeah, Russian.
Yeah, I
Okay,
learned some
all
Russian
right.
on board. I made a lot of really good Russian-speaking friends, and just that culture just invited me in because I drink. I used to drink a lot, and
What is the wildest experience you ever had?
Damn.
so
Yes,
okay,
see.
yeah.
Here we go,
here it
baby.
is.
Now the gamble's getting right. Who
So-
needs a beer? We're
This-
getting story
This
time.
this story reflects my personal views and not the corporation or any corporate affiliate.
Damn, screw 'em. I hate 'em.
So yeah, we're when the ship sets sail, we have to do a passenger drill, and this is pretty much to tell everybody in case shit goes down. Here's what you got to do to get safely into a lifeboat.
Right.
And so it's very serious. It's the one time in my job I get to tell the passengers what to do, and I get to be like, sit down, listen. Here you go, Morty. And
He's trying to steal their pig, maybe.
so we're doing the thing, and this guy comes in, and I see him coming in as I'm taking passenger names, and he's like talking to himself, mumbling about like the Illuminati and conspiracies. Like, oh, they're coming.
Hell to the yes.
And I'm like, this guy's gonna be crazy.
Smart guy. Oh,
Um,
sorry.
No, crazy good. And so he comes in, he starts talking. He's funny. He's like making fun of us. How we look so stern in our outfits. Our life jackets, and we're all like. And then he starts lighting up a cigarette, and I was like, "Oh man, you gotta go on port side for that. Sorry, you can't smoke inside. It's obvious. The biggest hazard at sea is fire, and diarrhea." And
Had them both.
right. And so I think nothing of it. He smokes his cigarette. He leaves, and then I turn around about 20 minutes later, and I hear like this dude on the stage. We're doing the PAX drill in the theater. He's on the stage pointing at the sky, yelling about the Illuminati, just freaking out.
On stage.
On stage in front of a 2,500 person theater.
We've all been
This
there.
same guy.
Same guy. And I'm like, that's gonna be interesting. And then I see the head security guy telling him, please come down, sir. Please come down. Oh, he comes down. He gets on one side of the stage, gets a running start, jumps, Falcon punches the man right in the face, knocks him out. You heard the punch from the back of the theater.
What?
It was whap, and the guy goes down. And we're all like, oh, it's going down. And then he climbs up.
Y'all
to-
are just up there on stage in the
Has
band.
the ship?
No,
has the
this is
ship-
during the passenger
Has the
drill.
ship sailed?
Oh,
yet,
okay,
or you
you're
still
not-
docked?
No, the ship just set sail.
Okay.
So they just set sail, and I'm up on the top of the theater. I'm running the door, getting people's names, who come in the door, make sure everybody's there. And I'm watching like, oh man, this is crazy. Oh, by the way, this was Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday, Jesus!
And then I'm like, this is crazy. He runs up to where the band plays and the shows. There's like these two little pits up top. They're about, I don't know, probably 40 foot high. And he gets up there and he gets on the bar and he's gonna jump. And he's sitting on one side of the bar, and when he wobbles towards the audience, you can hear, oh no, oh my God. And then when he wobbles away, you hear, oh. And he does that about 3 times. I found myself yelling, jump. I don't know what got over me. It's like, jump! You're not gonna do it! I just lost myself.
You ain't got it in you.
I lost myself, man. And
you should have still had Ricky with you.
I know, you would have loved it. He might have jumped.
Do it.
And anyways,
I'm on Team Jump. I would have been yelling, do it!
I wish
Get her,
you
get
would
off
step
the
back from
pot.
that bench, my friend. You could
Those are street musicians right there.
Yeah, seriously.
In the moment. You gotta love people who
security
live in the
took him
moment.
down. They tackled him, and when I went up there to play that night, there was blood all over the speakers. He had dented the speakers with his knuckles and his head.
What?
And they put him in the brig for the night, and they took him home the next morning.
Was he like off his meds fucked up?
I thought a
or
bag-
was he just one too many vodka drinks fucked
I
up?
thought a bag.
Ricky, you belong on the ocean.
I've been both of those.
You belong on the fucking ocean, Ricky.
That's right. As long as you don't set shit on fire, apparently you're okay.
Yeah,
You've
diarrhea.
never had
Just
diarrhea in
don't
your life, I
Yeah,
don't think,
well, I've
have
had diarrhea lots of times.
It happens.
I think I might have it now.
you need to go back where you belong, Ricky, and that's on the ocean. That's where you came from.
I
Ricky.
need
Crawled out of the sea.
That's where you came
I
from.
need
You crawled out of the
the international
you
waters.
John Carpenter creation that
I need
crawled out of the sea.
international
That's what you
waters where
are.
there are no laws.
That's what you are, Ricky.
Where you can drink 22 to 27 beers and you're still considered sober.
Well, I mean, I know a story. One guy, he got loaded, and he was like one of the main officers, and they took him to the bridge, and they're like, "You're drunk." He goes, "Not too drunk to do my job," and they kept him. Like,
Damn straight. Been there.
Okay.
Been there.
This
I've
guy,
heard lots of
this guy
people
has
who are
been
like
all
that.
over the world. I mean,
No place I'd rather be than here, though, and North Carolina. That's the truth.
hey.
Where did that job take you?
Hey.
Europe, Mediterranean, the Baltic, the Caribbean. And-
So,
and-
yeah,
Like
all over, yeah. So
Yeah,
basically all up the
Yeah.
Atlantic eastern seaboard there.
Yeah, I mean, the Baltic was awesome.
Western seaboard, I guess, for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, who knows? God.
Yeah.
I ain't a globe.
You're no globetrotter, Ricky.
I'm not a. I look like a globe, but I ain't no globe.
You ain't no globe. We'll play us another one, y'all.
This is a slower one. This is an original.
You should actually tell them the story because it goes along with the whole cruise ship.
Yeah, it does.
Hell, yeah, what a segue.
Sure enough.
We did that on purpose.
So you're at the bottom of a ship, and you know the crew. You don't have a porthole, so it's literally like hibernation station down there
Yeah.
because it's dark. So I dreamt a lot on the ships. You know, I'd
I'm
sleep.
sure it plays with
Dreamt or
Yeah.
drank?
I dreamt,
Oh, Ricky.
and then I met a beautiful woman at sea, and she lived in a different country, and I fell in love with her, and the song's about both of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Lay it on us, Mike.
I can't see
Bingo. I think
Ricky's trying to speak another language. I'm sure.
these are out
In my dreams, I have seen dreams of giants among the men, and the stories like the fables bow my head and say, Amen. In a bird's nest I once rested, with marlins and cardinals I once nested. And when my turn came to fly, I leaped, landed, and jumped into the sky.
all night. And when our time came to fly, we landed and jumped into the sky. And she called me by my name. From the game place she did wait. Will I ever see her smile? For she stole every twinkle of my eye.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Wow, yelling right there.
Never like me could have lived. It's not the life that I could give. Now the sound of ocean blue is the only memory of you.
Wow. Very good. Very good.
That's wild, man. That's a great song.
That was
and
phenomenal. Thank you.
it's wild, Travis, because you have the same singing. I haven't heard you sing before, really, but you have the same register and almost the same tone of voice that a guy that played bass with me in Wichita, Kansas, the whole time I played out there, named Jesse Major,
Oh wow.
whose dad I also featured on the last yesterday's episode of Shallow Saloon Stories. And then last week I did a music video about simulation and alternate universes. So put all that together.
I'm gonna switch to beer.
Yeah.
I heard that. I got a question. Because you guys, how old are you there, Travis? John, you're 31. You're 30. All right, y'all sounds to me. I have no damn. Anybody who watches the show knows. I don't know what the shit anything about music. But your sounds, they come together and are great, but they're distinctly different influences.
Yeah.
I never ask that stupid ass question because I hate
Damn,
when it
Ricky,
gets
I wish
asked.
you'd give me a reason.
I don't. I hate the question. It's
I'm looking for a
lazy
reason,
and it's
Ricky.
stupid. But I
But
honestly
here we go.
But I
for a
honestly
reason.
want to know influences
You can go
because
first.
you seems like I said, you've
How
come to
can-
the same thing two different ways. That's where I'm
Exactly,
going
yeah,
with that.
Yeah. So I grew up on gospel music. A lot of like black gospel, Southern Baptist gospel, bluegrass music,
Mighty Clouds.
folk,
You ever
stuff
listen
like
to
that.
Mighty Clouds?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man.
And then I ran away from home when I was a teenager and went to South Carolina. Got introduced to rock music like Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Yes, sir.
the older stuff, Jimi Hendrix.
What part of South Carolina? I'm just curious.
Easley, Pendleton, Greenville,
Yeah.
everywhere. Just kinda floated around.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I got into to hip hop music.
Well,
later on.
Western. It's basically North Carolina. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I feel the same
It ain't the
way. Like
Midlands.
when I play with him, it's almost like it's funner to take two magnets and flip them over where they don't connect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And there's that
yeah,
energy
yeah.
between the two of them
Yeah.
than it is
Yeah.
to flip
I
them
feel
together
that with you
and
guys.
click.
That's
And
why I had to
exactly
ask.
it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to ask.
Yeah,
So,
man.
What are your influences?
I grew up with my
Travis?
folks listening to Leonard Skinner, AC/DC, Pink Floyd. We didn't have a CD player. I didn't know CD players existed until I was 20. We had a vinyl my whole life. And
Wow.
and then I got into the funk, man. I heard Parliament Funkadelic, and it was just like,
That's what I'm talking about.
and after I heard that, I was like, that's some funky shit.
Yeah, that
And that's-
motherfucker's badass.
Yeah, and that's me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Badass motherfucker right here. That's what we talking about.
There's one thing that I think we've agreed on, Ricky, in the last year, and that is that.
I'm cool as hell.
Oh, that's rude.
Wasted.
It scared him, though. It scared him.
You scared me
good.
too.
You scared him good. It scared you,
Back to
Nate.
life.
Scared
You
Showbud.
scared me. You
To wake
scared
you up,
everyone.
Next time it might be a real slug. You don't know.
Give me a nice beer, Ricky.
Who needs a beer? Anybody need a beer?
I need beer. God,
Hot
man,
and
I
mighty.
almost got killed.
You
I'll
boys,
take a beer.
you boys got to drive back to Asheville here.
I got a ride back. He's got.
Hey, y'all
he's
take me
great.
back
He
with
is
you?
right.
Can I go with? Can I ride back with
On
you?
the top, if that's okay.
No, Ricky, you can't.
What do you
ride.
mean on the
On
top?
the vehicle.
What kind of vehicle?
That's a Durango.
There ain't some room for me in the back.
Probably not.
Ricky, they don't want you. That's a nice
Do we
way.
have
That's
straps?
the
We
nice.
have straps.
Ricky,
We have
that's
rope.
Ricky. That's a nice way of saying we don't want you to come.
I like to get
Yup.
tied down sometimes.
Nitty knows.
Take a hint, Ricky. You can't take a hint. He's everybody will take a hint from me.
It's a free trip to Asheville, Nadine. Come with me. They'll strap us down to the top. It ain't gonna rain. What are you worried about?
I'll tell you a funny story, y'all. Mookie Burrell, who was on this show and is a dear friend of mine, one time he used to have this car that didn't have a windshield, and he would drive it around town because, you know, I guess he didn't have to drive it too far to places. He went to Charlotte, you know, he didn't drive too fast. But one time he had a gig in Durham, and he'll tell you this story with pride, and it's you should tell it with pride because it's a hell of a story. He drove all the way to Durham with no windshield,
Boom, been there.
wearing like old aviator goggles.
The red Baron at his best right there.
And
Red
back.
Ride's good.
And back, I assume.
Have y'all got any
And
plugs?
back.
Have y'all got any plugs? Where are y'all playing coming up?
Yeah, go ahead, John.
We are at Whiteside Brewing Company. We'll be there the next 3
What are y'all doing?
Asheville?
Oh,
Is
I'm
that
sorry.
Asheville?
That's in Cashers, North Carolina.
Cash? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Highland Smokehouse.
Yep.
Every
Highland
Saturday
Smokehouse.
in Highlands, North Carolina.
Every Saturday.
Bingo.
They're both every Saturday. If you guys are in the western part of the state, check us out.
Nice.
Great food and great teams.
I know. I was gonna say smokehouse, man.
Oh man, that brisket, y'all.
Great.
I'm going to be in Asheville Labor Day weekend. Is there anywhere that I can see you guys? Are y'all going to be on the street?
Let me
Y'all
look at the
going to be
calendar.
playing somewhere?
Yeah.
What y'all going to do?
Well, we're definitely going to be on the street for Labor Day if we don't have a gig.
Text me.
Is
your
that
shit,
kind of the
man.
thing? If you guys don't have a gig and you just kind of need,
Yeah.
you just kind of go out. And
Man,
Yes.
go make
pretty
it.
liberating.
Go make
It is actually, man.
It's
And-
very
and you,
liberating.
you really get to meet the city. That's the coolest part for me.
Yeah.
You get to meet people that you would have
Oh,
not
you'll
met
meet me.
otherwise.
Well, you know where
My
Five
labor friend.
Walnut is. in
Yeah, we
Asheville.
played there a few times.
Yeah, exactly right. So, and that was the coolest thing about that gig is that, I mean, it was anybody from tourists that would come in there
Mm-hmm.
to
Bunch of
hippie
Yankees.
people, to businessmen, to
Bunch of
one night
Yankees.
some guy came in there danced in his pajamas. He
Yeah, I
lived
remember that.
upstairs.
Yeah, he was up there. He was getting it.
He just came downstairs and was dancing in his pajamas. They're
Bunch
oh
of
yeah, after the
Yankees.
gig, oh yeah, he lives upstairs. Okay.
Bunch of
man.
Yankees.
We also got a shout out to our media manager Jessica Smith. She's
Yeah.
putting together
I know her.
our website, and I guess Ricky says, "Hey, Jess."
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll call you.
Remember Ricky? Yes. Don't forget Ricky.
I'll call you.
You guys, I don't know if you're connected on Facebook.
My phone
or
got
not,
turned
but He
off.
does have a Facebook. You know, he has a Facebook page.
Mhm.
You have a computer?
Well, wouldn't he have a
Well,
Facebook page?
I got a computer. I ain't got no damn cable. Matt, you got a point. There's a misunderstanding between me and those people at Spectrum.
The thing is about you pinhead. Sometimes I don't know. I feel sorry. I feel bad for. I feel like I want to attack you, but at other times I feel like I feel bad for feeling like that the next breath because you say something profound.
Well, I am, and the premier existentialist poet of 2021.
Don't let
So-
this existential shit go to your head. You don't even know what that means, do you?
It means living in the moment. You don't think about yesterday. You don't contemplate tomorrow.
Let me tell you something, you big titty
You filter
drunk.
everything.
Let me tell you something, you big titty. You're not waiting for
Through
Godot.
now.
You're not
Through
waiting
this
for
moment.
Godot, Ricky. You're not waiting for Godot, Ricky.
What are we waiting
Another song.
for? Got me again, mouthwash.
You want to get fucking yes, man. You're
Maybe
Yeah, we
you're
can do
looking
that.
at the camera
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
huh?
let's do it.
Makes me scared.
A little Bill Withers for Young's.
I might take a week off.
Folks, we won't be here next week. The Friday Night Gamble will take a week off next week because Ricky's going to be on vacation and I'll be
Sick
coming
of
back
it.
to
It's-
Nashville. And, well, he's sick. Ricky.
No, what did I say? Was that out loud? I'm sorry.
Control your emotions.
I'll be at the beach with Chet, Myrtle Beach.
duty. If you keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me, but my answer to all that use me stuff is I want to spread the news that if I'm feeling it's good getting used, just keep on using me, babe, till you use me up. Yeah, my brother sat me right down and he talked to me. He was trying to tell me all you want to do is walk on me. Yeah, I said, brother, if you only knew, wish you were in my shoes, just keep on using me, yeah, till you use me up. I guess it's true. Sometimes you really do use me. Get me in a crowd of high class people, oh, and then you act real rude to me. I said, baby, you're gonna act real rude. I want to spread the news that I feel this good getting used, just keep on using me, yeah, till you use me up. Cause I sure am using you, better use me up.
Fantastic.
Woo!
That's great.
Yeah.
Great musicianship. Fantastic music.
I was trying to spit on everything, so I was looking down. I didn't want to.
I do that too.
It's it's.
Dude, you blow my mind with that mess.
Yeah, I started doing that in the shower when I was like 13, beatboxing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I guess you've been doing it for a minute because
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Y'all
Did you
got
take
it by
from, like, the Fat
pigs.
Boys?
Yeah.
Check them out. How do we find you on
Stick 'em.
Facebook?
We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're working on a website, gotitbypigs.com.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Gotta have a website. Y'all, don't be fooled by imitators. Fear the originators. Fear these bad boys. And Ricky Dickerman, if he shows up at your house at 4
Give me a
a.m.
ride. Give me a ride.
drooling, if you see him through the peephole window, and he'll have drool coming out of his mouth,
Come
he'll
on,
look
girl,
like
love on me.
Frankenstein. Don't let him in.
Love on me,
Y'all,
girl.
We'll be off next week. Come back the week after. Who
Love on
knows
me,
what's
girl.
gonna happen? I don't know. It's a Friday night game.
Stick 'em. Ha ha ha. Stick 'em.
If I only had a
Stick 'em.
gun, I swear.